Dad, did you go to the same school as me?
Yeah, like 35 years ago. Why?
Because my teacher told me today she hasn't seen a moron like me in 35 years.
My neighbors gave me a Rolex on my birthday, but I think they misunderstood me when I said I want a watch.
What do you call a Monday that actually goes smoothly?
What?
Suspicious.
My name is Karen, and my pronouns are they/them, and that shirt is offensive.
Oh, really? Feel free to fuck off then, both of you.
Which is the best form of donation?
Orgasm donor. Orgasm donor.
Have your test results.
Did I pass?
You will, soon.
Oh my God, are you my mom's vagina? Because I've been dreaming about you my whole life.
That's faked. That's fake. That's a really good joke, though.
My name is Karen, and I identify as a woman.
Really? The fact that you're here for a prostate exam would suggest otherwise.
Lesbian and a gay couple are racing to the same hotel. Who do you think won?
Who?
The lesbians. Because they were doing 6ix9ine while the guys were packing their shit.
What is very long and black?
What?
The line in front of KFC.
Why did the man fall down the well?
Why?
Because he couldn't see that well. Knock, knock.
Who's there? Little Boy Blue.
Little boy blue who?
Michael Jackson.
Wife's mad at me. Says I ruined our anniversary.
Oh no, what did you do?
I don't even know when it is.
Do you know what Ethiopian food tastes like? No. It's okay, neither do they.
Oh, that's spreading a lot of awareness for what's happening.
Last night I tried to build a site for Asian drivers, but it kept crashing.
Oh my God.
Did you crash your car recently?
He did. Did you actually?
No, but I miscarried.
Oh my God.
You know the people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones?
Why is that?
But the people in Abu Dhabi do.
What's the difference between Usain Bolt and Hitler?
Usain Bolt actually finished the race. Run!
Doctor, my knees are killing me.
Because they're not designed for carrying a refrigerator.
See, there's a 4-year gap in your resume. Could you explain that?
That's when I went to Yale.
Oh, that's remarkable. You're hired.
Thank you. I really need this job. Why is parking a car like finding a girlfriend?
Why?
All the good ones are taken, so you just stick it in a disabled one and hope no one finds out.
What's the difference between a rock star and a gynecologist? A rock star fucks his singers, while a gynecologist sucks his fingers.
What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman?
One's a superhero and one's a command.
What's the best part about having a hooker die on you?
What?
The second hour is free. How does an altar boy fart before or after church?
Before makes a tight, squeaky
What about after?
What about a loud, hollow blowing sound?
How does a gay robber enter a house?
How?
Through the back door.
What does Mrs. Claus get when she wears tight pants?
What?
A mistletoe.
Oh yeah.
Why doesn't James Bond fart in bed?
Why?
Because it would blow his cover.
I used to be a baker, but I couldn't make enough dough.
What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball?
Oh, yes. Oh, man, that's good.
Do you prefer gifts or quality time?
Quality gifts. Are you a good cook?
I am not a good cook, but I definitely cook my life. And now it's roasted, toasted, fried, boiled, steamed, baked.
My wife left me because of my obsession with Africa. Can you believe it? And we have 2 kids together. This divorce is gonna be hard on them.
Bitch, what would you do if I won the lottery?
I'd take half and leave your ass.
Well, bitch, I won $10. Here's 5. Get the fuck out. Yeti, what do weather and vagina have in common?
Huh? I don't know.
When it gets wet, it's time to go inside.
Damn, dude.
I just realized being alone on the toilet is proof that you will always be alone when shit goes down. And that really pisses me off.
If a king sleeps on a king-sized bed and a queen sleeps on a queen-sized bed, where does a prince sleep? On an heir.
I put Red Bull in the back of my coffee machine instead of water this morning. I was halfway to work before I realized I forgot my fucking car.
You reckon when a fly flies through a fart, it get the same feeling we do when driving by a barbecue? Why did Princess Peach choke? Because Mario came down the wrong pipe.
Why are priests called father?
Why, bro?
It's too suspicious to call him daddy.
What's the difference between flowers and anal?
What the hell?
Flowers will make her day. Anal will make her whole week.
I built a model of Mount Everest, and my wife back there asked, "Is it to scale?" I said, "No, it's to look at."
A blonde, a redhead, and a brunette were all lost in the desert. The blonde said, "Ouch, I wish my friends were here." What does the mafia and a pussy have in common?
What?
One slip of the tongue and you're in deep shit.
What did one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob?
I don't know. What?
If we don't get some support soon, people are gonna think we're nuts.
What is the difference between me wearing a burqa and a nun wearing her headdress? Like, honestly, I don't see the big deal.
Well, maybe it's because nuns don't.
What's the difference between a bachelor and a married man?
What?
A bachelor comes home, sees what's in the fridge, and then goes to bed. A married man comes home, sees what's in the bed, and then goes to the fridge.
Guys, I got on Tinder and matched with Xing Mending here. We're going on a date and are going to Netflix and chill after. If you know, you know. Guys, I saw her armpits and it looked like she had Bob Marley in a headlock.
Here's today's Bigfoot tip. Who you're becoming matters more than what you're achieving. Be the kind of person who shows up.
Why are Sundays stronger than Wednesdays?
Why?
Because Wednesday is a weekday. So the park ranger says, "Aren't you supposed to be extinct?" And I said, "Buddy, look at this beard. I'm just socially distancing."
There is only one thing worse than being talked about, and that is being forgotten. Criticism still means you mattered enough to be noticed. Silence is what happens when you leave no trace at all.
Why did George Michael have chocolate on his trousers? Because he was careless with his whisper. What's the difference between a drunk and a stoner?
What?
A drunk would blow through a stop sign and a stoner would sit there waiting for it to turn green.
I have your test results here. And?
Did I pass? No.
But you will soon.
Why the fuck would you put a deodorant stick up your ass?
Well, the instructions said to remove cap and push up bottom.
God, give me strength.
Why the actor fell through the floorboards? He was just going through a stage.
Yo, mama's so fat when she turned around, we gave her a welcome back party. Did you hear about the constipated mathematician?
No.
He worked it out with a pencil.
Finally, it's the husband's turn to take his shift in the watchtower. His wife and the good-looking stranger make passionate love on the beach.
What did Tennessee?
What?
The same thing as Arkansas.
Listen to this, bro. Illegal immigrants are from now on to be referred to as tourists without authority to stay.
What do gay men and bungee jumpers have in common?
What?
If the rubber breaks, they're both in deep shit.
She told me size doesn't matter, which is exactly what people with studio apartments say.
Congrats, bro. You just made Zillow dirty.
Title, What a Desert Island. About B2B sales.
Don't forget the hashtag grindset hashtag.
Why are elevator jokes so classic and good?
How come?
They work on many levels.
Yo, mama's so fat, I tried driving around her and I ran out of gas.
Oh, Jesus. The I'm not hungry routine. Just order the damn fries. You're gonna eat half of mine anyway, like a raccoon.
Why did the date never happen?
Why?
Because the conversation peaked at, hello. What did one wall say to the other?
What?
I'll meet you at the corner. What's better than roses on the piano?
What?
Two lips on the organ.
Everyone stay behind me.
That's not how cover works. Question of the day. The only thing you can drink for the rest of your life has to start with the first letter of your name. What would that thing be? Let me know.
2026, I've decided to quit drinking alcohol. But I just realized the owner has a family to feed. So let's do it again in 2027. Shout out to that one friend who's lost in the sand. Hey,
Every dune climb brings a better view, so keep moving and don't stop.
What's the difference between a lesbian and a bartender? One reaches for mugs, the other munches on rugs.
Before coffee, I hate people. I feel good about hating people.
Why did the strawberry cry? It found itself in a jam. Why did the bio look confident?
Why?
Because it hadn't been tested yet.
Hey, poop dick, where do you need the crane?
Not now, sippy cup. Them tacos are coming out.
What's the difference between light and hard?
I don't know, what?
You can actually sleep with a light on.
All that fur? Mine's got more layers than your excuses for global warming.
At least I don't smell like wet pine and regret every time it rains.
Why did the vibe disappear?
Why?
Because it was stolen immediately.
Yeti, what do you call a cow in a tornado?
Tell me.
A milkshake.
What did one pickle say to the other?
What?
Deal with it.
Deal with.
It's blizzards every week. What's your excuse for looking like a walking leaf pile?
Leaves are natural camouflage.
Your white fur is basically a surrender flag to every.
Hi, I'm looking for something affordable and convenient for work.
Right this way, Maria.
Hey.
It's more convenient and culturally familiar.
What does my dad have in common with Nemo?
They both can't be found.
Damn, dude.
Hey, it's called coping.
Why did the sperm cross the road? Because I put on the wrong sock this morning.
Dude,
Was hot, pink, and wet.
wet.
A pig in a hot tub, dude.
Dude, you had me worried.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
Is that a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants.
What's in a man's pants that you won't find in a girl's pants? Pockets. Facts. That's not even a joke, that's a crime.
What is the difference between a woman's husband and her boyfriend? 60 minutes.
Yo, you did not just say that.
What's a long, wide thing that men carry? A tie.
So the intern asked me if my stapler was ergonomically designed for large tasks.
If you catch my drift.
Yo, mama is so fat when she wants her photo taken, she has to call Google Earth.
Yo, mama's so big she got hit by a bus and said, hey, who threw a rock at me?
Girl turned me down last night because it's her time of the month. So I said, they don't close the whole amusement park because one ride is down.
Got fired from my job as an Uber driver.
Why?
Turns out customers don't appreciate it when you go the extra mile.
Bro, I waved back at someone who wasn't waving at me. Now I live here in the woods forever. When a woman says what, it's not because she didn't hear you.
Dude, I just got chills.
Say it again wrong, and you're done.
I thought I was eating pudding, but then I turned on my lantern and realized I was eating cow shit. Who the fuck swapped my pudding with cow shit?
I tried to do meal prep this week, but I ate all 5 lunches on Monday.
Ha! That's not meal prep, bro. That's just a speed run.
Who the fuck put Nair in my Sasquatch shampoo? I look stupid as fuck. The worst part is, it's a 3-in-1, so now my entire butt crack is exposed.
Why does the printer only jam when the paper you are printing actually matters?
Because printers feed on human panic. It is their only power source.
Who's the most skillful goalkeeper in the world? All women, they never let any ball in.
You're gonna get us both cancelled, bro.
Hey, I don't make the rules, I just deliver the punchlines.
What do you put behind your girlfriend's head to make her look sexy?
Tell me.
Tell me. Her knees.
I opened the fridge 3 times today, not because I was hungry, but because I was hoping new food would magically appear.
Bro, that's not hunger, right? That's just...
My love life's like my Wi-Fi. Works great for the neighbors, but barely connects for me.
Damn, bro, that's not a relationship. That's a public hotspot.
Why do grocery bags always rip only when you are carrying eggs?
Because gravity has a personal vendetta against breakfast.
Bro, she said size doesn't matter, but she still brought a measuring tape.
Bro, you just got graded.
I don't last long in bed, but at least.
Why are men like popcorn? They satisfy you, but only for a little while.
And just like popcorn, they leave crumbs everywhere and always pop off too soon.
My sex life is like Coca-Cola, 10. First it was normal, then it was light, and now it is 0. She said, talk dirty to me, so I whispered my browser history.
That's not sexy, that's a subpoena.